Welcome to this video on the 2024 Mustang. We're going to show you how to prime the oil system electronically with the car. All the car needs to do is be able to turn itself over. Process is really straightforward. Obviously, we've got the key in the car. Push the accelerator pedal all the way to the floor and then act as if you're going to start it up. So put your foot on the brake, push the start button, and leave the pedals to the floor. The car will turn over, but it will not fire, and it'll self-cut itself off. That's all there is to it. Now, when would you want to do something like that? Well, if the car's been sitting for an excessively long period of time, over the winter, you just did an oil change, you just did some work on the timing set of the engine, possibly replacing, the phasers or timing chain tensioners, down the road, if and when those decide to fail and you've got to replace those. But, anything light mechanically wise on the engine that you've got to get some oil pressure back in the system is fine. Now, if you do a full engine rebuild, crank coming out, rods, pistons, bearings getting replaced, stuff like that, you would not want to use this procedure to prime the engine. You're going to actually want to take the oil pressure sensor out and hook up a pressurized oil fill. Basically, you hook up an adapter to the oil pressure sensor and you manually pump the system full, prime it with oil. You're not going to want to use that system on a completely dry engine. At least I don't recommend it. Yes, if you've got assembly lube on there, it should be fine. But after doing a full engine rebuild, I'm not going to take a shortcut priming the system like that. But for anything other than like a full engine rebuild, this method will be more than sufficient.